Good morning, it's me, Nancy, today. Well, I'm in my little screen tent by the road. I had left it down at the teepee, Sedge Meadow teepee, which is pretty wet lately. And so I went down there and I got it on my way to the bridge. I walked this time. I'm taking some muscle relaxant at night. And I'm not in pain. It's amazing, it's great. I'm not in pain. I didn't take my morning pain or inflammation pill, but it's a sunny day. It's quite warm. It's almost 20, and I've just gotten up. Well, I'm not sure what time it is. I guess it says on one of these on something I've got. I brought my violin, and I brought my laptop. I intend to sit here and enjoy the day for a little while. And having gotten my exercise, to come over here. I didn't sit on my swing out there by the stream because it faces the sunshine and it's hard to see. Look at how huge this mosquito is. It wasn't even full of my blood. It's just a big one. That's interesting. Well, I figured out that if I don't hook these hooks there into the bottom of the poles, the screen hangs all the way to the ground. Which is nice because, of course, that means that the door closes better. Unless your foot's sticking through it. And the bugs can't get in underneath it. So let's see, what should I tell you about this morning? I'm so glad that I have this day. I'm glad I'm home. I'm not trailing off to Ottawa again. I've been to Ottawa 3 days this week. My son offered for us to stay overnight so that we don't have to drive all this way out and back. But you know what? I love coming home. I love being in my own bed with my own view when I wake up in the morning. And being surrounded by my own food. And not feeling I'm in somebody else's kitchen or house or whatever. It's very satisfying. I think we should move to the city, or he thinks we should move to the city so we'll be closer when as we get old. Well, I'm only 57, so I think getting old is quite a ways away. And I'm right where I want to be. It's lovely. Anyway, so that's that. So it's Friday, and the evening get-together of my 40th high school reunion, which I was so going to go to, is tonight and not next month. And I told Willem yesterday morning, I said, Willem, should I go? Or what should I said, it's tomorrow. What should I do? Because, I could have driven overnight to get there, but we had a family party last night in town, and then we were going to go see Elida sing last night. And I would have had to go after all that, which we got home at midnight or something, or after midnight. But I said to him, and he said, oh dear. And he says, I don't know what to say. And I said, just say no. You can't go. He said, okay, no, you can't go. And I felt such a relief. I do miss the idea that I'm going to be there, would have been there. I could have met Betsy and seen so many people that I now know a little bit on Facebook. But it felt so much relief when he said, no, you can't go. Because then all that struggle to figure it out and how I was going to drive there fast, or my son said jump on a plane. Well, that sounds easy, but there's a lot of money involved in jumping on a plane. And then I would be there with no car. So I'd have to rent a car or whatever. And I would also miss the only warm days that are here. You know, our warm weather is so few and short-lived. I just don't want to miss any of it. Anyway, so that is the story from here. Good morning. I'm so grateful I have this stream. Yesterday I drove around Ottawa finding a place to sit and card my wool. I drove and drove and drove and drove. I drove all around with my GPS looking for a green space. Where it's green on the GPS means it's a park. And there was nothing I could find that was a place where I could sit in the shade and card my wool, except one part, Billingsbridge Park. So that's where I went, and I sat there forever. Till I had to pick up Willem. And I worked on the wool. That's for the Sheep to Shawl, which is on the weekend, the first weekend in July. But here I have so many places in nature, right here. If I want to go with the woods, I have woods I could sit in. I don't usually go sit in the woods. I could do that. Take a screen tent and have it in there and use it in case there's bugs. Anyway, that's the word from here in the Situation Room, which is the screen tent on the bridge at the stream. I'll talk to you later, I'm sure. Bye.